Spawn the power on this floor again. There's a double elite there, huh? The exit. Classic.
Not ready yet.
The dangerous double elite. Actually at a very bad spot too.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. I feel more powerful. Need more time.
Okay. I think I'm gonna save this and come back. Oh. Well, I mean, okay, this is a even worse elite.
Need more time.
I don't need that many elites.
I'm still waiting. Darkness awaits you. Need more time. Not
That
ready
was
yet.
just a taste.
Okay. I knew my percentages, by the way. I was like, that's why I walked weirdly on earlier. Avoid both the spawn points on the, like, over here as well. I could have checked that spot. It would have been better.
I'm still waiting.
Sweet revenge.
The Rift
There we
God
go.
has arrived.
Need more time.
It's fun. There we go. That's the backward power again. I mean, I saved the elite, right? The very hurt elite, just to spawn. Although funny enough, when I cleared that elite, it was also 99% because I cleared only 94% at the top, at the second floor. So, had I have more space, I could have gotten an extra pylon as well, most likely. But then I think because I got the shield anyways at 94%, there wasn't gonna be another pylon, but it would have been funny
You have a
had I gotten
hello.
a fourth pylon. Nothing I can rank up close by, so this was pretty fun. With the grotesques, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's the 120. I mean, it's slow because I don't use COE bursts. So sometimes if you get your COE bursts, then it will help a lot. Oh, and I haven't even started using numbing traps yet. So like, which is pretty soon actually. And then I may be able to swap out the boar, perhaps, if I use numbing traps.
I'm here to help.
I am returning to town.
The power pylons are always spawning on my floor 1.
Your skill has grown.
That's a little annoying.
Well done.
That's an interesting non-ancient chess piece. That's actually a funny non-ancient chess piece. Not only the number on the armor, it's a rather crazy number at the top, but like, had this been a funny first chess piece, Marauder, wow. This is an insane chess piece to start with. Like, if you had this chess piece, it would probably outlast you for like, I mean, obviously, until you want full augments, I think this chess piece will last you for quite some time. I'm actually gonna jot down this time, I think. Okay, 137. Yeah, this chess piece is pretty crazy. Had it been, what, 600, let's say 640 dexterity, and maybe 625 vitality, and then it default 15% sentry, and then it gave you the dual reduced damage from range and melee. Wow. Like, had it been ancient, oof. Like, even this ancient that I have is quite sad, to be honest. I mean, it's good, but it's sad because it's both are under 600 stats. The only thing that's like keeping this afloat on the ancient one is the physical resistance there. This was close, but it's a good starter, but not. Yeah. Anyway, that was a fun 120, right? Yeah, 120. Slow rolling it. Oh, right. I was gonna swap. I think I need to start swapping. I mean, the numbing traps. I mean, uh, the tactical did help me dodge some grotesque explosions. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is like a slow roll, one at a time, kind of, which is really funny because my God DH gameplay is so much stronger, right? But the way that I'm playing my pylons, though, I'm trying to be strategic with my pylon play. So a lot of times, it's almost unnecessary to play the way I play with the pylons because one, it's not 140 plus. Second, uh, I'm like stalling my progression, right? Because if I pick up the power and I saw the two elite packs at the exit, I would have like probably like cleared them and played on the second floor anyways. So a lot of times both my one uh 19 earlier and this 120 could have been a lot faster had I just like played it like just pick and go. Take the pylon and go. But I'm just playing too strategic and then I delayed the time elapse rather than um like have a weaker Rift Guardian fight. I have a stronger Rift Guardian fight, but my time is super delayed because I'm just being way too strategic with my pylons. Alright, let's try the without the tactical now. Because it's the incoming damage will increase even with my elusive, which is another reason why certain people keep dying on the Natalya traps. Is well, I'm still not augmented, but I mean it's not the time to augment it yet because if you know that you're not dying yet, you don't need to augment. You augment when you are like dying that you need that defense. Now, of course, if I augment, it would have been easy, like easy face roll the GRs, right? But the point at which you want the defense though is to test what and when your defense is needed from the main stat itself. Because now my resistances are basically done except the pants, right? And then I need a better shoulder with the vitality. So like all I'm seeing of my improvements outside of like damage defensively, I'm like almost capped aside from the main stat, right? So this is where I want to test how far I can go before I get too used to the defense that if I still get hurt the same way after augmenting, then I have a big problem. Yeah, then I have a big problem. Obviously, the Paragon is not there yet, but Natalya Traps is, clearly very strong. The the one thing I need to watch out is not to get too used to the defense after augmenting and still getting hurt. So if I know that I'm getting hurt because I'm zero augment, that's fine. Like that's to be expected. Like I can play better and not get hurt, but if you were to say, you're augmented and you get hurt, for these low GRs like that, that's a huge problem. So, uh, that's why I, transition, one thing at a time, right? From like displacement that I didn't enjoy, uh, and then I swapped for the next rift tier number. I decided to go numbing traps now in anticipation of the monster types as well. So we'll see. All right, let's go 121. Okay. Huh. Fire chains is not helpful for me, and it's a poison mob set. That's where the tactical advantage was not there.
Need more time.
I can see the incoming damage pain already, by the way.
Not ready yet. That was just a taste. I'm still waiting. You won't survive that.
One problem that I have that I was trying to avoid is a healthy blue.
Need more time.
That's why I was aiming at different ones. Because most of the time, I get delayed by a healthy blue. Channeling. It's a very early channeling.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, do I want another elite pack right now from the pylon, or is there something hiding?
Sweet revenge. Not ready yet.
Is that a juggernaut?
I'm still waiting.
Didn't even check what the yellow elites. Yep, it was. I mean, I didn't think that I dealt a lot of damage, but at the same time, it felt like a juggernaut just when I was playing.
I'm still waiting.
Oh, okay. Well, as good as this 121 is tough.
Do you want more?
Because I'm getting really bad,
Not ready yet.
affixes.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Wow. Talk about
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
okay. I got
Not ready yet.
the percentage I wanted from it. Shield.
Need more time.
There. Another elite that I can use.
I'm still waiting. Darkness awaits you.
Probably not.
Need more time. Darkness awaits you. Not ready yet.
Down, 2 down.
That was just a taste. I'm still waiting.
Okay.
That was just a taste.
Just to make sure. Gonna get the
Need more time. Your fear betrays you.
alright.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Okay. Nice. Alright, it's done with this. Nice. Good. Or 3 follow-up. Nice porcupines. Okay. Quite annoying to pull everything together, but
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Darkness awaits you. Need more time.
okay. I knew I had a healthy blue. Okay. So I don't need elites now. Just need density. Which is terrible because
Your fear betrays Not you. Ready yet.
this is a elite floor outside of the ice porcupines. So I'm dodging
I'm still waiting.
elites that I don't need.
Not ready yet.
The Rift
There we
Guardian
go.
has come.
Nice. I used the Oculus ring. Back a bit. Really?
time.
That is so unnecessary.
You have triumphed.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Of course it had to be a juggernaut.
Not ready yet.
Right.
A mighty foe has fallen.
Okay. That was a... I mean, lucky power pylon. That's my final pylon. But I think I played the shield pretty well earlier. The proc at the end was a little unnecessarily dangerous. I don't have anything that's close enough to the 121 yet. So, not bad. I like how not many people do the 121. And I actually just... I just got the top of the 121. That's funny. By one... By probably like a millisecond. I know it's 1 second here, but I think it's probably just a few like maybe 0.3, perhaps. That's hilarious. I think it's time to get a better shoulder, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to maintain that area damage. But I think it's time for a better shoulder now. Because I feel like my issue is the below 1 million health as well. I'm just gonna get hit or a grotesque burst that I missed dodging would be bad. Outside of obviously if I time my smoke screen correctly, but I think I need a new pair of shoulders. This is alright for what it helped. I think I need a new pair of shoulders now. So
I am returning to town.
let's go ahead and work on the shoulder.
I grant you the power of your
Alright, let's work on the shoulders. So let's take a little break, right, to work on the shoulder. Don't have that. Lacking materials, huh? Oh, hopefully we get something fast. Okay, this is it had almost the ingredients, but too bad primary stats. And of course it's non-ancient, but I mean, had it been a trifecta non-ancient, it would have been okay as long as it gave me base vitality that I wanted. But it had almost every ingredient already. Okay, this is like what I want, but the 11% area is too low. It's just too low. Because if I fix this plus 3, it's still short. Okay, that doesn't have a direct resist. This has... Wow, these are terrible. Okay, so I'll hang on to that one for now. What's really bad is that... What if I get a bad primal? Again, like last time. The timing. Okay, this is a super defensive shoulder. Okay, that's like the non-ancient start. Okay, these are closer, but it's so funny. They're giving me non-ancients that are like amazing, but not in. Whoa, that was close. I was like, that's a lot of orange bullet points. I remember seeing something like that, but it had to. It has to be an ancient one that does this. Isn't that funny with the number of orange bullet points that it has? It's crazy. That's actually funny. Normally you see like 2 or 3. That one's just like, hey, look at me. I'm special. Especially unusable. But, need to take a better screenshot. That, it's just funny.
I require a new skill.
This is a defensive one. Do I have cooldown somewhere else? I mean, I can just switch this to area, right? Just defensive. Which is what I want a base vitality, but I also want a trifecta. Do I want to look for the trifecta today? I don't really have that much more mats. Alright, I'll try one more set of 10. If I'm not gonna get a trifecta, I'm just gonna sit with this one. Okay, it tried to give me ancients now, huh? They're like, you're gonna use a different one. I'm sure of it. Not looking like it. Nope. Okay. So I'm just gonna stick with this one. Now, normally, I like that. I like having one cost reduction, which is another reason why I'm working on the Gogok. But I see, this is the point where Guardians is actually affecting this pair of shoulders. Because, so normally you want to have one cost reduction somewhere in the build. You don't need it, but it's good because eventually when you go for Captain Crimson, you're actually making use of Captain Crimson, not only from the 2-piece bonus, but also in addition to having one resource cost somewhere. And there was one season, uh, I'm trying to remember which season it was. Where on the Dawn, in the guides, they put the Dawn with the resource cost reduction, right? Or at least one of your weapons would have one cost reduction to help in addition to the two-piece Captain Crimson bonuses. So this Aughilds shoulders is like really, really tempting to save it all the way down the road, but then the 641 vitality is just too good to pass up. So it's not at the risk of that. Had the vitality been lower, I would have not cared. But at the same time, I was looking for vitality anyway because of Guardians. So we'll just have to work for the area damage that we want anyways. I like how they gave me the cooldown. And the 50% life. And the 8 resource cost back. Wow. They're like, you did something wrong here. I don't want 13% area. Nope. There we go. Skipped. Skipped directly for the lucky 20%. Yeah. There we go. There's my 1 mil that I needed. There's the 1 mil. I mean, if I have a better pair of pants, I would be above, right? But this is great. And it has the poison resist, which I have been getting poison monster types actually. So funny enough, this is actually very helpful. The pickup, it's good and bad depending on like the timing to heal myself. So earlier, right, you like sometimes you see me like run towards a health globe, um, and that's to heal in addition to the healing vapors. So you don't actually want too much pickup radius, but you want just enough to pick up
You must choose my
a useful globe as you clear your uh density slash elites, you know. So there's that. Let me save the armory with this new base vitality shoulder. I forgot to transmog. What did I transmog this with? The God DH ones? I'll just stick with the same ones. Oh, right. Don't need that one. That one's interesting. Actually, nah. Just let's just not. Okay. So that was a interesting upgrade, I guess. So 121. I didn't make under 10 minutes, but I did get the top place of the 121. Funny enough, by probably half a second or less. Uh, so it's time for the 122. And I have to remember So hopefully that we get good maps. Because it's gonna get worse and worse and worse if it doesn't.
Brave the rifts.
Ghosts? Ah, mean. Well, that charge would have been bad had I not gotten my upgrade. Did I not kill that? Ah, that charge. Just not watching the off-screen charge. The 4 elite scorpion.
You won't survive that.
I need more time.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling
I'm still waiting.
the incoming damage.
Bleed, you filth.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Okay, break even.
Your fear betrays
Saw that.
you.
This is a bad pack, I think.
Need more time.
Right?
Won't survive that.
I mean, the chargers are the problem, really.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Alright.
I learned much from that.
Ghostly Trio. In a shock tower map. That is deadly combination
Not
because of the
ready yet.
shock towers. And the winged assassins.
Need more time.
Speed to get out of here, that's always nice.
I'm still waiting.
You won't survive that.
Need more time.
Spending way too much time on this.
Not ready yet.
Okay.
I feel more powerful.
Opportunists.
I'm still waiting. Do you want more? Feel
Okay,
my
the
wrath.
main.
Need more time.
Okay.
Vengeance!
Really need a better follow-up.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Yes. Ouch. Terrible. Dead end.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. Horrible. This is super painful. I mean, I did get poison resist recently, but
Not ready yet.
this 122 is a lot of work. Okay. That double elite? This is
Need more
nasty.
time. I'm still waiting.
Oh. Uh-oh. Um, I might need to back off a little bit.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Not ready yet.
I need help. Can I get some
Need
help?
more time. I'm still waiting.
Okay. One down.
Not ready yet.
Maybe another one? Yeah, after all that work, I don't think I can clear this one. It's just too slow. And this zombie mother is not following. I got a secondary runner. I mean, hello?
I'm still waiting. Feel my wrath.
Okay. It. Ooh. Wow. I almost grabbed the other one. Do I get my bonus pylon at all? 99? Anything? Any 99? Can I get a help? I mean, I can clear it without it. Without. Yeah, I'll clear it without. Alright. Whatever.
The Rift Guardian has found me.
I was just hoping for a 99 check since I stepped away from the elite. You know, like,
Need more time.
I was already, like, lucky to not automatically loot the progress orbs, you know? Like, I might as well get some help from a 99% pylon check, but I think it's too far to bother since I have the shield anyways.
Not ready yet.
Got it. I mean, this was a little bit horrible at first with the third elite that I saw, but I think I played that, like, incoming damage pretty well here before the shield. The shield was helpful only after the fact, really, that I dealt with, like, 1.5 of the HP out of the 3. I took out, like, more than half of each of their health, I think, by the time the shield was, like, presented itself. But I did need help, you know. I think it would have been more dangerous had it not been a shield, but if it had been a conduit, it would have been an easy game because I could have just, like, cleared the 3 and then went down and it would have spawned the Rift Guardian a lot sooner. That was fun though.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, the pickup radius is starting to get a little dangerous if I overplay multiple elite packs when I need to check for a pylon spawn. So uh this +1 from this one earlier was a little close with the 99% pylon check, but it didn't matter anyway at that point. I don't think I have anything close, right? The only closest is 123 and a 124 and a 125, which is what I'm using. So I have to wait again before I can work on
I need to go.
the other two.
Your trial is complete.
I feel more powerful.
Where did I end up? That. Oh, even with that slow play, I was actually I mean I knew that the 121 and 122 were not very many people. But I thought I was slower than that person. But I guess I, sped up the end anyways with the shield. Because the Rift Guardian would have taken a lot longer if I didn't maintain my necklace stacks. Since I don't have a power pylon, right? So, yep. This is interesting though. This like continuous raising the GR. Pretty funny. Oh, that's a funny one. I mean, it's not ancient, but had it been ancient, it would be pretty funny. Ah, the restraint is not good enough anymore. Ooh, wait. This COE is like half trolling. They finally gave me a 200%, but it, like, right now I need an ancient one. I'm at the point where I cannot use non-ancients, but this is a good one that I cannot ignore. Alright. This is a cool one. Like, if I were to use a COE worthy of replacing the elusive ring, it would be this one. I mean, considering that I need a trifecta, like a utility trifecta, and I want the cooldown, this would be the likely candidate of a COE to use. And since I'm still zero augments, it has hardly any consequence except that the doubling of the dexterity. So I would lose damage from like sheet wise. But I gained the burst. Hmm. I wonder when is the right time for me to use it if I'm already getting too used to the elusive ring gameplay. I'm so used. Oh, well, I'm kind of used to my elusive ring gameplay, but this is an interesting uh drop that I just got from this 122 clear. Let's just try to mess with it a little. So it's gonna be either cooldown or area. Cooldown most likely. I mean, if it was area, it has to be 19% or 20%. I said 19% or 20%, and the game's like, nope, we're gonna give you a little short. Hmm. I think I'm only gonna take 8 cooldown. If it's gonna give me cooldown, it's gotta be 8. So now that I took this 18%, I think the game is gonna troll me. So, is it gonna give me the cooldown or maintain the area? But if I mean, there's another choice I can do. I can okay, gave me the cooldown. I'll take the cooldown first. All right, so here's my optional COE swap. In fact, I didn't really have to play cooldown if I'm playing Gogok eventually instead of the Zeiss because I'm too close for the procs anyways. I think I've only done the Zeiss properly like about maybe 3 or 4 times. So once this Gogok is up and running, I think I can go to the area and play 130% area. So I should have stayed that, but I didn't want to miss out on that 8% since I, you know, would rather like have a foundational
Acquire a new skill.
role to match my current setup. And then until I'm gonna use this anyway, then I'll swap over. But for right now, it's fine. And I have a lot of marquees, diamonds that I can get more emeralds anyways. And I said I was gonna take 8% cooldown first if it gave me 8%. Alright, I need to spend. So let's
Are you ready? What a steal. Don't forget.
that in
luck
ancient
always
Natalya
counts.
pants by chance? Nope.
Hello there. See you soon. Do come back again. Such a brave soul. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
Wow. Not a single ancient Natalya pants at all. That's quite sad. Alright, so 123. Right? Yeah, 123. I need to start getting the conduit back. I've used too many early conduits, I think, for the lower rifts. I need the conduit back, please. I I mean, I played the conduits, you know, like as planned as I could. I'm not just using them like, you know, for fun or anything. So please give me back my conduits now. I need them. Thank you.
Enemies of the Nephilim surround you.
Uh-huh. Very interesting.
I'm still waiting.
I think I take out everything except the elite, right? This is what it is gonna come down to.
Not ready yet.
Gonna kill everything except the elite.
I'm still waiting.
Like the main elite, that is.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. You won't survive that!
Okay. Double kill. Nice. Okay. A 19% shield for what? Is there anything at all? Aside from this?
Sweet revenge!
Maybe I have to check the other side. The other intersection.
Not ready yet.
Let's check the other intersection. Nothing. Maybe one sad shield. Yeah, this is gonna be one sad shield. Probably the saddest shield I've seen today. Yeah, and this is a shielding elite as well.
Need more time.
Okay. This is probably like the worst 123 I've seen.
Sweet revenge! Not ready yet.
Okay. Yep, the elite's here. Not enough Aughilds rings.
I feel more powerful. Vengeance!
I mean, it is an illusionist, but okay.
A most thrilling battle.
Right, at least the follow-up is chickens. Nice. Okay. The only problem with the chickens is that I'm gonna clear them so fast that I don't have enough Aughilds rings for the elite.
still waiting. Bleed, you filth!
Right. Section.
Need more time. Darkness awaits you!
Okay, this is really hot that I might not want
Still
to
waiting.
overstay. Okay, never mind. Let's check up ahead actually. Okay, there's another one here. They're both arcane. What's the next floor? Oh. Okay. Spell swarms.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
I get the main. Okay, it's here. Go.
Your fear betrays Not ready you. Yet. Need more time.
1, 2, 3.
Sweet revenge. I'm still waiting.
Is that the Juggernaut? It is. Okay.
Need more time.
It's not.
Not ready yet.
Let's just clear this a little bit. Okay. Speed.
Need more time.
Alright. There's a lot of chargers though.
Not ready yet. Feel my
Might
wrath.
even display density and move.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Play yeah. Let's play density and move.
Need more time.
Alright. Let's move.
I'm still waiting. Darkness awaits you. Not
Yeah,
ready
this
yet.
is also really hot.
Need more time.
Gonna give me too much progress and painful at the same time.
Not ready yet.
I wonder if I can get a 99.
I'm still waiting.
Probably not. Let's just go with it. Why did they give me arcane?
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
I'm still waiting.
For I'm gonna have to play without.
Need more time. Not ready yet. I need healing. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Fire Shaman is gonna annoy me.
I'm still waiting.
There we go. Got it. Got to 123.
You have a gem.
I mean, soon I'll have to use the COE, but that's when it's gonna hurt. I'm way too used to the damage reduction. But yeah, that's the 123, so I can actually spend it on, you know, a usable gem. Now I'm the last person. Not surprised. That was a slow one outside of that okay conduit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then back to this. Okay. I mean, at least round this to 60.
I need to go back. I may be able to help you. Let's see what we can do. I may be able to help you. I am returning to town.
Wait, what?
You have a gem.
That was a little weird.
The ancients would be proud.
Most impressive.
Oh. Now that the game saw me use potentially the COE, they're like, hey, look at me. I have more elusive rings for you. Okay. I mean, what is it trying to tell me? Play something with physical? This is an interesting. Sadly, they always show up with that 53% crit hit damage, and it's only at 8.5. You know, they try their best to troll you know. So that's their way of trolling, I guess. That was 123, right? I think, and then 124. I think that'll be good for now, right? Maybe the 124. What do I think? Uh, so today I did 111, 113, 115, 117, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123. I think that's pretty good, right? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Then miscount. 111, 113, 115, 117, 119, 120, 121, 122. Wait, yeah. Kind of odd to end like that, right? But I think it's good for now. Nine riffs, kind of like I think the idea is there. My resistances are more interesting. I just need Ancient Pants, I think.
You must choose my skill.
And then I need a slightly higher multiplier. But the cooldown... I need a better Demon's Demise.